गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीर जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी जय राधा माधव पुण्य बिहारी जय ओम स्वात् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य सत्तन सदस्य महान भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय नवद्वीप धाम की जय स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द स्मरण ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द स्मरण थैंक यू वेरी मच
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
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 We Vipada Santu Tar Shashvat Tatra Jagad Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yat Syat Apunar Bhava Darshanam Vipadak Santu Tak Shashvat Tatra Jagad Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yatsya Apunar Bhava Darshanam Vipadak Santu Tak Shashvat Tatra Jagad Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yatsya Punar Bhava Darshanam Vipadak Santu Tak Shashvat Tatra Jagad Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yatsya Apunar Bhava Darshanam Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yatsya Apunar Bhava Darshanam Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yatsya Apunar Bhava Darshanam Vipada Santuta Shashvat Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yakshat Apunar Bhava Darshanam
No guard.
Vipada Santuta Shashvat Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yakshat Apunar Bhava Darshanam Vipada Santuta Shashvat Tatra Jagat Guru
What is that photograph?
Bhavato Darshanam Yakshat Apunar Bhava Darshanam Vipada Santuta Shashvat
What is this?
It's the wife of Bhaktivedant's wife.
Tatra Jagat Guru Bhavato Darshanam Yakshat Apunar Bhava Darshanam
No, lady.
Women.
Guard.
Vipada Santuta Shashvat Tatra Jagat Guru Vipada Sanchuta Shashvat Tatra Tatra Jagadguru Bhagavato Darshanam Yashyad Apunar Bhavadarshanam Vipada Sanchuta Shashvat Tatra Tatra Jagadguru Bhagavato Darshanam Yashyad Apunar Bhavadarshanam Vipada Sanchuta Shashvat Tatra Tatra Jagadguru Bhagavato Darshanam Yashyad Apunar Bhavadarshanam.
That's all. What's the name?
Vipada, calamities, santu, let there be, ta, all, shashvat, again and again, tatra, there, tatra, and there, Jagat Guru, O Lord of the universe, Bhavataha, your darshanam, meeting, yat, that which, syat, is, apuna, not again, bhavadarshanam, seeing repetition of birth and death. Translation: I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again, so that we can see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated births and deaths.
So, very, very interesting verse. That before calamities, danger, that is very good if such danger and calamities remind me of Krishna. That is very good. Tattenu kampa susamikshamana bhunyana evatma kritam vipakam. A devotee, how he receives dangerous position, danger must be there. Danger because this place, this material world is full of dangers. These foolish persons, they do not know that. They are trying to avoid the dangers. That is struggle for existence. Everyone is trying to become happy and avoid danger. This is the material business. Attantika sukham. Attantik sukh, ultimate happiness. A man is working and thinking, let me work now very hard and let me have some bank balance. So, when I shall get old, I shall enjoy life without any working. That is the inner intention of everyone. Nobody wants to work. As soon as he gets some money, he wants to retire from work and to become happy. But that is not possible. You cannot be happy in that way. Here it is said, apunar bhavadarshanam. The real danger is, she is picking up apunar. Apunar means, means not. And punarbhava means repetition of birth and death. The real danger is repetition of birth and death, that has to be stopped. And not this so-called danger. This is all, the material world is full of dangers. Padang jata vipadang. Just like if you are on the ocean. If you are on the ocean, you might have very strong ship, very safe ship. But that is not safety. Because you are on the sea, at any time there can be dangers. Perhaps you remember from your country, there was, what is that, Titanic? Everything was safe, but on the first voyage it was drowned. And all important men of your country, they lost their life. So danger there must be, because you are in a dangerous position. This material world itself is dangerous position. So our business is, the danger must be there. Our business should be how to cross over the sea as soon as possible. So long you are on the sea, you are on the dangerous position, however strong your ship may be. That's a fact. See, you should not be disturbed by the sea waves. Just try to cross over the sea, go to the other side. That is your business. Similarly, so long we are in this material world, there must be dangerous calamities, because this is the place of calamity. So our business is, even within these calamities, dangers, how we develop our Krishna consciousness, and after giving up this body, we go back to home, back to Krishna. That should be our business. We should not be disturbed by the so-called calamities. They are not so-called, they are factual. So, this question was there by Arjuna to Krishna, that whatever you are speaking, it is all right, that I am not this body, I am soul. Everyone is not this body, he is soul. So on the annihilation of this body, stop that. On the annihilation of the body, the soul will exist. But when I see my son is dying, or my grandfather is dying, I am killing, how can I solace me that my grandfather is not dying, my son is not dying? Simply it is changing, because I am accustomed to think like that. So there must be grief. So Krishna replied, yes, that's a fact. So that you must have to tolerate. That's all. There is no other remedy. Tang titikasa bharat. Krishna never said that these are not facts. What Arjuna explained, that I know that when my son is dying, my son is changing the body, or my grandfather is dying, changing the body. I know this. But still, because I am affectionate on the skin, so I must suffer. The Krishna replied, yes, the suffering is there, because you are also on the bodily concept of life. So suffering must be there. So there is no other remedy than to tolerate. There is no other remedy. Matra sparsastu kontiya sitosna sukhadukkada. Just like in your country, it is very chilly in the morning to take bath, a little difficult task. But does it mean that those who are devotees, they will stop taking bath? No. Even it is chilly, cold, one must take bath. The duty must be done. The duty must be done. Even it is little suffering. That is called tapasya. Tapasya means we must prolong or proceed with our Krishna consciousness, business, in spite of all dangerous and calamitous condition of this world. This is called tapasya. Tapasya means voluntarily accepting the difficulties of life. Sometimes tapasya, in the system of tapasya, in hot season, summer, and scorching heat of the sun, still they ignite some fire all down and sit down in the midst and meditate. There are some process of tapasya like that. In chilly cold, one goes into the water up to the neck and meditates. These things are prescribed in tapasya, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not give you such prescription. He gives you very nice program. Chant, dance and take prasadam. Still you are unwilling. We cannot accept this tapasya. You see, we are so fallen. Susukham kartum abhyam. This is a kind of tapasya which is very easy to do and it is very pleasant. Still we are not agreeable. We shall rot in the street, lie down anywhere and everywhere, and still I shall drink and have sex and lie down. What can be done? We are giving good facilities. Come here, chant, dance, and live very peacefully and take Krishna Prasad, be happy, but people will not accept. That is called misfortune. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore said, Itadrisi tava kripa bhagavan mamapi duddaiva idrisha miha janinanuragam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Nam namakari bahuda nijasadva shakti. In the transcendental holy name of God, Krishna, there is all potencies. As Krishna has got unlimited potencies, similarly, in the name, holy name of Krishna, there is unlimited potency. So, Nam Namakari Bodha, and there are many names of Krishna. Krishna has got thousands and thousands of names. Krishna name is the chief name. Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti Tatrarpita Niyamita Smarani Kala. And there is no hard and fast rule that you have to chant in this time or that time. No, any time. Any time you can take. And the name is identical with Krishna. On this logic, the name, holy name of Krishna is Krishna. Is no other than Krishna. Don't think that Krishna is living in Goloka Vrindavan and the name is different. Just like in material world we have got this conception. The name is different from the fact. But in absolute world there is no such difference. That is called absolute. The name is as potential as Krishna is potential. So, you have got this tongue, you can chant Krishna, Hare Krishna, immediately you become directly in touch with Krishna. Immediately. Because the name Krishna and Krishna person is not different, identical. So even if you think that Krishna is far, far away, Krishna is not far, far away, Krishna is within you. He's not far away. He's far away, at the same time nearest. So, even if you think that Krishna is far, far, his name is there. You chant Hare Krishna, Krishna becomes immediately available. and niyamitas, and for making Krishna available in this shortcut way, there is no hard and fast rule. You can chant any time. Immediately you get Krishna. Just see the mercy of Krishna. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that etadisi tava kripa. My dear Lord, you have given me so nice facilities to contact you, but I am so unfortunate. I have no attachment for this thing. I have no attachment. I have got so many attachments for other things, but I have no attachment for chanting Hare Krishna. This is my misfortune. Krishna has given so much facilities that he is present before you by transcendental vibration in his name, and the name has got all the potencies of Krishna. So if you remain in contact with the name, you get all the benefit of Krishna's benediction, but still I am not inclined to chant Hare Krishna. This is misfortune. So, a devotee never takes dangerous position as very reverse position or very calamitous position. He welcomes. Because a surrendered soul, he knows either danger or festival. These are all different demonstration of Krishna. Krishna is absolute. In its Shastra it is said that just like there are two kinds, two sides, religiosity and irreligiosity, just the opposite. But in the Shastra it is said the religiosity is just the front portion of God, and irreligiosity is the back portion of God. So, God's front portion or back portion, is there any difference? God is absolute. Therefore, a devotee, either in opulence or in danger, he is not disturbed. He knows both these things are Krishna. Either in dangerous position. Now, Krishna has appeared before me as danger. Just like Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj and Nishingadev. Nishingadev is dangerous to Hiranyakashipu. And he is the supreme friend to Prahlad Maharaj, the same personality. Similarly, God is never dangerous to the devotee. Devotee is never afraid of danger. He is confident that the danger that is another feature of God. So why shall I be afraid? I am surrendered to him. So Kunti Devi says that Vipada Santu. Vipada Santu Ta Sassat. Because she knows how to remember Krishna at times of danger. So she is welcoming danger. My dear Lord, I welcome such dangers when I can remember you. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, he was always thinking of Krishna when his father was putting him in dangerous position. So, if you are put into the dangerous position, and if that dangerous position gives an impetus to remember Krishna, that is welcome. That is welcome. Oh, I am getting this opportunity of remembering Krishna. So how it is welcome? It is welcome because seeing Krishna means I am advancing in my spiritual life so that I will not have to suffer any more of this dangerous position. takta dehang punarjanma naiti mami kuikantya. If you become advanced in Krishna consciousness, then the result will be, after giving up this body, Krishna says, takta dehang, after giving up this body, punarjanma naiti, you don't take birth again in this material world. That is wanted. Suppose I am very comfortable at the present moment. My body is kept in a very comfortable position. But there is death and there is another birth. So after giving up this body, if I get the body of a cat and dog, then what is the meaning of this comfortable position? Because death is sure. And janmantam, tatha dehantaram. Dehantaram means you have to accept another body. If you do not know what kind of body you are going to get, you can know it. That is stated in the Shastra, that if you have got such and such mentality, you get such and such body. So, in a comfortable position, if I keep myself in the dog's mentality, then I am going to get my next life as dog. Then what is the value of this comfortable position? I may be in comfortable position for 20 years, 50 years, or at most 100 years. And after that comfortable position, when I give up this body, if due to my mentality I become a cat and dog and mouse, then what is the benefit of this comfortable position? These people, they do not know that. They think, especially in this age, that I am now in comfortable position. I have got enough money, I have got enough state, I have enough comforts, enough food. So, as soon as the body is finished, so I am not going to take birth again. So long I am living, let me enjoy life. This is the modern philosophy, hedonism. But that is not the fact. Kunti is therefore anxious, apunar bhava darshanam. Apunar bhava, not to repeat. If you see always Krishna, that is Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means always thinking of Krishna. Your consciousness should be absorbed in Krishna thought. Therefore, we give different varieties of engagement. Krishna consciousness. We should not divert our energy. Now, when we are selling book, that is Krishna consciousness, we are selling book. But if we think that the selling book may be diverted into selling jewelry, that is not very good idea. That is not very good idea. Then we become again jeweler, punarmosika bhava. Again become mouse. We should be very much careful. Our Krishna consciousness cannot be diverted, then you are gone to hell. Even there is danger, even there is suffering in Krishna consciousness, we should tolerate. That is the instruction. We should welcome that danger and pray to Krishna. What is that prayer? Tatte nukampa susumikshaman. My dear Lord, it is your great mercy that I am put into this dangerous position. And that is the viewpoint of devotee. He doesn't take danger as danger. He takes it is Krishna's mercy. What kind of mercy? Bhunyana evatma kritang vipakam. Due to my past activities, I was to suffer so much. But you are mitigating that suffering, giving me little suffering. Just like a token punishment. Sometimes in the courts, a big man is culprit. So if the judge wants $100,000, he can pay immediately. But he asks from him, you just give 1 cent. Because that is also punishment, but minimizing. Similarly, we have to suffer on account of our past deeds. That's a fact. You cannot avoid. Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti vaja. But those who are in devotional service, those who are in Krishna consciousness, their sufferings are minimized. A token. Just like one who has to be killed. See, instead of being killed with his knife, he gets some little cut on the finger. In this way, karmani nirdahati kintu sabha, those who are in devotional service, they are aham tarang sarva pape bhomokhoshami. Krishna assures that I give you protection from the reaction of sinful life. So, when there is very, very grievous criminal activities behind it, sometimes it is like that. Instead of hanging him, there may be a little cut by the knife on the finger. This is the position. So why should we be afraid of danger? We should simply depend on Krishna consciousness. Because if we live Krishna conscious in any circumstances, then my benefit is that I am not coming again in this material. Apunar bhava darshana. Repeatedly as you think of Krishna, as you see Krishna, as you read of Krishna, as you work for Krishna, somehow or other, if you remain in Krishna consciousness, that is your benefit. And that benefit will save you from taking birth again in this material world. And that is real benefit. And if I am become little comfortable by so-called other engagement, and if I forget Krishna and I have to take birth again, then what is my benefit? We should be very much careful about this. Krishna consciousness cannot be disturbed at any circumstances. Even there is heavy suffering. That is the instruction of Kunti Devi. Kunti Devi is welcoming. Vipada santu ta tatrata. Let that. Because before winning the battle of Kurukshetra, all these Pandavas were put into so many dangerous positions that is already described in the previous verses. Sometimes they are offered poison, sometimes they are put into the house, lake, and it was set fire. Sometimes big demons, man-eaters, and big fighters. Every time they lost their kingdom, lost their wife, lost their prestige, they were put into the forest, full of dangers. But within all those dangers, Krishna was there. With all those dangers. When the Draupadi was being naked, Krishna was there supplying cloth. Krishna was always there. Therefore, Bhishma Dev, while he was dying, he was grandfather of the Pandavas. So when the Pandavas came to see him on his deathbed, so he cried that these boys, my grandsons, they're all very pious. Maharaj Yudhishthira, the topmost pious person. His name is Dharmaraj, the king of religiosity. He is the eldest brother. And Bhim and Arjuna, they are devotees and so great hero. They can kill thousands of men. They are so powerful. So Yudhishthira is there. And uh, Bhima is there, Arjuna is there, and Draupadi is directly the goddess of fortune. There was this injunction that wherever Draupadi will be there will be no scarcity of food. In this way, the combination was so nice, and over and above them, Krishna is always with them. And still they are suffering. So he began to cry. I do not know what is the arrangement of Krishna. Such pious men, such devotees, they are also suffering. So, don't think that because I have become a devotee, there will be no danger, no suffering. Prahlad Maharaj suffered so much, the Pandavas suffered so much, Haridas Thakur suffered so much, but we should not be disturbed by those suffering. We must have firm faith, firm conviction that Krishna is there, He will give me protection. Kauntya pratijanihi name bhakta pranasati. Don't try to take benefit of other shelter than Krishna. Always stick to Krishna. Krishna says, Kauntya pratijanihi name bhakta pranasati. My dear Arjuna, you can declare it to the public that my devotees are never vanquished. Why declaration was advised to be made by Arjuna? Why he did not declare himself? There is some point. Because this declaration, if Krishna makes, there may be violation, because sometimes he violated his promise. But if his devotee promises, it will be never violated. That is Krishna's business. Oh, my devotee has declared this. I must see that it must be executed. That is Krishna's position. He is so much attached to his devotee. Therefore he said that you declare. If I declare, people may not believe it. But if you declare, they will believe it. Because you are devotee. Your declaration will never be. Jasya prasadat Bhagavat prasad. Krishna wants to see that my devotee's promise is fulfilled. My promise may not be fulfilled, may be broken. So this is Krishna consciousness. We must stick to Krishna consciousness in all circumstances, even in the most dangerous position. We must keep our faith in Krishna's lotus feet, and there will be no danger. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. We will have short Q&A. So this is again the verse continuation of the yesterday's verse. So the prayers of Kunti Maharani are continued. So here in this particular shloka, Kunti Maharani is praying that let those calamities fall again and again, so that I can see you again and again. And seeing you means there is no repetition of birth and death. Prabhupada was saying that the calamities reminds of Krishna, then it is good. There is always a struggle for existence, for avoiding the dangers. So the first question is, so Prabhupada was saying that what is the business of the living entity in this material world? Prabhupada explained the business of living entity through one analogy. in the initial part. So what was the analogy Prabhupada was quoting in order to state that what is the real business of the human beings in the situation of calamity? Okay, I hope I'm clear with the question. Okay. Yes, Mataji, you can go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandat Pranam. So Prabhupada was talking about the Titanic, right? So he was saying this material world is also like an ocean where there are patam patam yad vipadam na tesham. There is always almost difficulties at all steps, and just because we have a very comfortable ship, referring to any kind of comforts or strength, wealth, whatever we may have. Even if we have a very strong ship, we cannot escape the danger of drowning in the ocean. So, like that, Prabhupada was saying that whatever comfortable situation we may have right now, also just like the Titanic had all the important people who were there in the ship, they all drowned, and they all died. They all drowned in the material ocean, the ocean, right? So, like that, Prabhupada was saying that we may have a very nice body or whatever may be, but then we cannot be exempt from the danger of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So this place is a dangerous place. Patam patam yad vipadam nitesham. So what we have to do? We have to try to not be troubled by the waters or by the dangerous situations, but we should try to cross the ocean. That's what Prabhupada is saying, by becoming Krishna conscious. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandat Pranam.
Haribo Jai. So actually, the real danger is the repetition of birth and death. So Prabhupada was saying that. He was also stating that what is the thinking of old man behind the work is basically when a person gets old, then his limbs and legs, they are not that much functional nicely. So while he is young, so the intention behind earning money is that when I'm getting old, then I should have some money so that I can continue to live comfortably. So nobody wants to work. That is the thing. But they tolerate that just to get some money. Then Prabhupada was explaining about what is the tapasya. He was explaining that while performing our duties, we might come across many tapasyas. So what is the actual tapasya in Krishna consciousness? What Prabhupada was saying in this context? Yes, Varun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Prabhupada was saying he was referring the shloka 2.14 Matra Sparsha Sukonteya Shitoshna Sukh Dukkhada. So we have to tolerate all the difficulties and everything, dangers that come in our life. We can it's not that we will not suffer. He is giving example, when Arjuna is saying that he will have to kill his relatives, and so the Prabhupada is saying that you will have to suffer, but this is something we have to all tolerate. We cannot avoid that. Hare Krishna.
Haribo Jai. So Prabhupada ji very wonderfully defined the tapasya, that is voluntary acceptance of inconvenience. In that context, Prabhupada also gave one example that how the devotees in Krishna consciousness do tapasya. So what is the tapasya of a Krishna conscious person?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Nitin.
So Prabhupada was explaining according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the tapasya for the devotees to chant, dance, and eat prasad.
And Prabhupada, I'm more or less referring to the Matra Sparsha Stupa.
Okay.
After that, Prabhupada gave one example. Remember?
Sorry.
Kaushal Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhupada gave an example of devotees having bath in the chilly morning. You have to take bath, so that is also tapasya.
Right.
Hare
So
Krishna.
You cannot miss Mangalarti even if there is chilly winter or whatever situation. So that is the tapasya for Krishna consciousness. Haribol! Then Prabhupada was saying that even in the Kali Yuga, even the slightest of tapasya people are not able to do. So that is their misfortune. So Prabhupada very elaborately mentioned about the misfortune of the living entity in the Kali Yuga, that they are not even ready to do that tapasya. Then because the people are not ready to do tapasya, then Prabhupada was referring to the verse from Shikshashtakam. So in that Shikshashtakam verse, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is referring to the mercy of Krishna. So what is the mercy of Krishna Srila Prabhupada is referring to in the Shikshashtakam, which is written by Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what is the mercy of Krishna Prabhupada is referring to? Yes, Shishanathan Prabhu.
Prabhupada was sharing about again Sikshastakam, Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti. So Krishna, we might see Krishna is not physically here us to protect like he protected Draupadi, but he has provided his holy name, and which is non-different from Krishna. So we can always chant and remember Krishna, and he would be actually there. Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Jai. So Krishna lives far, far, far away, but simultaneously he is very near also, because he has made himself available by the transcendental vibration of his holy name. So that's what the Prabhupada was saying. And then what is a misfortune? That still I have no attraction for this holy name.
No taste.
Then Prabhupada came to again the calamity part. Then Prabhupada was stating that what is the consciousness of a devotee? How does the devotee sees the calamities? Prabhupada then explained about that consciousness of a devotee. So the next question is, what is the thinking of a surrendered soul about the calamities? Prabhupada also little bit touched in the first in the first section of his talk, and then he very elaborately touched upon what is the thinking of a surrendered soul about the calamities. Yes, Tejas Prabhu. We have Tejas Prabhu today. Yes. Haribol.
The devotee of the Lord takes it as a mercy of the Lord. The calamities.
Prabhu, can you elaborate how they take it as a mercy? Prabhupada also gave some not example but some feature of the Lord. So would you like to explain with that? Of course, whatever you said is correct, but I'm trying to know the elaborate answer that how it is the mercy of the Lord.
Because in calamities, we remember Lord frequently, and that's why.
Okay. Does somebody else would like to give a try?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sorry. Please surrender.
Induradika Mataji, kindly go ahead. Hare Krishna. Okay.
Sorry, able to hear me, Prabhu?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. In calamities, actually, the devotees always feel that their sins are eradicated because of their devotional services. And he was giving example. Prabhupada was giving example of if somebody was to be actually killed, they will only have a small cut. So,
yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the devotee feels that his calamities or his problems are reduced because of taking to devotional service.
Okay, so that is the look of a devotee from that Prabhupada explained it later on. But at this point of time when Prabhupada was speaking about misfortune, he also elaborately speak on what is the thinking of a surrendered soul about the calamities.
Hare Krishna.
So,
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Damani Mataji, yes.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. What Prabhupada was trying to say that Krishna has different forms. That when the good times also he has that form, and even the calamity and the suffering, that is also another form of Krishna. So we just accept that form of Krishna, which comes as a calamity or as suffering.
In this context, Mataji, Prabhupada also gave one example. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Yes. Yes. Pradyumna Priya Prabhu. Priti Radha Mataji, yes. Example. Would you like to give example what Prabhupada was saying?
I had raised my hand to answer the previous question, like that you said, na? The Prabhupada quoted in the beginning part of the class. Prabhupada quoted the verse Tattenukampa Susamekshamano.
Yeah, that was in the later part. No.
So he says that devotee considers the calamities as because of his own karmas, and then he by Ridvag Vapu he keeps tolerating the calamities, taking them as mercy only, because then one day he will he will go back to Godhead. Like the son inherits the property of father, he will also go back to Krishna, the original father.
That's also correct. Because Prabhupada,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
yes.
Vishwajit. Prabhupada is saying Krishna has two sides. That is the example.
Yeah.
Is opulence and the dangers. So devotees are either in dangerous position or in opulence position. Is the same. No difference.
Correct. So they see the danger and the festival at the same level. They are saying they see that danger and festival at the different sides of God. So then Prabhupada gave example of Narsimhadev. Narsimhadev is dangerous to Hiranyakashipu, but he is not dangerous to Prahlad Maharaj. Okay. Haribol, Jai. So all the devotees who had answered. So this is what part I was looking for. So now Prabhupada was saying that then devotees welcome the danger, because seeing Krishna means there is no material world again, or no suffering again in the material world. So then Prabhupada was speaking about the modern philosophy. So there is a second last question. What Prabhupada was speaking about the modern philosophy or modern understanding of the suffering part. Yes, Ashwini Mata.
Prabhupada said that the modern understanding is that we should enjoy this life and there is no life after death.
So as soon as you get a comfortable life, you try to enjoy without caring about the next life. Haribol, Jai. So that is the modern philosophy. The last question. Then Prabhupada was speaking about how devotees in Krishna consciousness, they keep themselves busy. So what is the so how Krishna conscious devotee? Next question is how Krishna conscious person or devotees in Krishna consciousness keep themselves absorbed in Krishna. So Prabhupada particularly mentioned about one particular thing, and he mentioned one contrary also. So to that point. So how Krishna conscious devotees keep themselves busy and absorbed? Yes, Ritesh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So Prabhupada was mentioning that devotees are engaged in the book distribution, and that is Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, if someone is selling the jewelry, so that is not a good idea. And Prabhupada ji again mentioned that is not good idea.
Yeah, because if they are selling jewelry, then they might become jeweler in the next life. Punar Mushtika power. Haribol, Jai. So thus we'll now end our question and answer. Even the time is also up. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedant Swami Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, devotees at online. We'll connect back again. Today, Prabhuji's health was not good. So we all can pray so that he will regain his good health back, and we'll have Bhagavatam class tomorrow. Hare Krishna. So again, we'll meet at 7:45 AM for Bhagavatam class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.